What's poppin', homies? It's your boy Frank Nitty back in the building, back in the sneaker room, back bringing you guys a different video. I know I've been slacking, but I've been thinking though, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be in my creative bubble, so I've been thinking of concepts that you guys haven't seen. Also, want to talk about some stuff that I had mentioned in the vlog that now I have recanted. Now that I have double take and realized there's a purpose, and that purpose is doubling up. Is doubling up necessary? Does it require every sneakerhead to have two pairs of shoes or two exact same pairs of shoes? If you do, what's the purpose? Do we need to? Is it being selfish, taking shoes off the shelf that could belong to somebody else? Are we scared that we're going to damage the only one pair we have, that we're not going to have a second pair to revert to? Sometimes Jordan don't release shoes, and if they do, it's very far in between. For example, the breads. We had breads throughout 2010 to 2016. About 3 pairs of breads has dropped. It's almost fair to say that you probably ain't gonna see another pair of breads no time soon, especially the shadow ones as well. I know I mentioned a whole bunch of Jordan 1s because that seems to be the only shoe that hasn't been put in the vault, but hey, get them while you can, and here's why. Because I want to know how many of you guys double up, and what's your reason for doubling up. This video is about my double ups and why I do it. So without further ado, let's get into these shoes. I got quite a few of them. So off the gate, we're going to talk about these Jordan 1s. These are the perforated pack, the all black joint with the white outsole. A lot of people don't give these love, and you may see the counterpart, the white ones, in the outlet near you. I haven't really seen too much of the black pair, but nevertheless, this shoe is shown because I have 2 pairs of these. One I obviously worn, and the second pair I haven't. Now, there's a good reason why I bought this shoe. A very good reason why I bought 2 pairs of these. So, the obvious reason is the price. These joints ran me $27. I'll put another screenshot here so you guys can see it eventually. Those Jordan 1s were $27. I remember going to a Nike outlet. It was, I forgot the name, I forgot the road. But anyways, Bronson, I think off of Bronson Memorial or whatever the case is. I copped them. I saw them. They was in the clearance. They was hitting for like, I don't know, $50 with 30% off. But they didn't have my size. So what I did do, I had one of the cashiers call up other locations, see if they have them in stock. They did. I took this one pair of shoes that wasn't in my size to another Nike outlet that did have my size. So I was able to get these for $27. Now this was the only reason I would have doubled up on this shoe. The aesthetics of Jordan 1, which I love to have, is all black, which I also care to have too as well. But the perforated pack didn't do too much for me. I didn't like the fact that it was decked out and all perforated. There's holes throughout the shoe. Well, they're small, but I didn't like the look of it overall. So I didn't really care to double up except for the price. So those shoes gonna sit on ice for a long time. I don't foresee myself rocking that shoe too many times. So the second pair, who knows, man? I might end up selling it later. That shoe may jump up in price later. You never know. So that's one of the reasons why I got it, was the price. Now, the counterpart to that shoe is these joints. These are the white perforated pack. And y'all wondering, well, Frank, why is it not all white? Most of you guys may know this or may not. This is a customization I did. I kind of cartooned these shoes. Got a black Sharpie marker and I kind of drew all over them to give this look. So these shoes are clearly been worn. Rock these shoes a lot. I love how they look. I even did the laces as well. And I always told myself I'm going to get a second pair. But I never did, man, because I was like, do I really need it? Do I really care to have a plain all white Jordan 1, especially the perforated pack versions? I was like, nah. But then I saw them for the dope price. If you guys seen that video is probably like 2 weeks old. One of the Tampa outlet videos I did. They had 30% off for these shoes. I think these was hitting for $69 with 30 off, and eventually had my size 12, right, Lisa? Yep. Size 12. So I was like, why not cop a second pair? So those are 2 shoes that I have in my collection already, but I decided to buy 2 more because they was going for a great price. These are the all white perforated pack. Now, the original pair of those shoes I did cop off the Nike website, the sneaker app. I had a good friend family member that worked at a Nike clearance store out in Oregon. So I was able to get those shoes day one with 40% off the jump. So I paid like $129 originally for those shoes. At that time, I didn't care if Jordan 1 goes on sale. I just want to have it for the collection. So I bought my first pair early, but I bought them with a discount, $129. Had I waited, I would have got all those pairs for a lot cheaper. But I'm also happy for my doubles because I got them for a very, very, very Actually, if you think about it, both pairs of the doubles, the white perforated and black perforated, combine those prices, it's still cheaper than the discounted price I got for one of those shoes originally. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. So next, I'm gonna talk about another shoe. Another shoe I picked up along with those perforated white joints. And they're no other than these wheat shoes. Or you wanna call them Harvest, whatever you wanna call them, man. Call them Jordan 1 Construction Tim looking shoes, whatever the case is. I copped these shoes, actually when it first dropped off of Sneakers and Stuff, which is an overseas site. I copped them day one, size 11.5. I got them in hand, I was like, damn. I did enjoy them, but I didn't have no purpose to wear them anytime soon. These shoes drop around November, December of last year. Obviously, I rocked them, right? So I paid retail day one. Then I found a Nike outlet for $79 with additional 30% off. So I had to pull the trigger. So I got these for probably maybe 50 something dollars. Not a bad shoe to have for 50 something dollars, especially liking this colorway, the theme of this shoe, the all suede joint. Now, would I want to pay another $160 for the shoe? Probably not. Maybe $120? Probably not. But for 50 something dollars, why not? Why not have it in the collection? So I double up on these based off the price. So let's get into another shoe. This is another Jordan 1, the Royal joints, Game Royal Jordan 1s. This shoe dropped a couple months back, and I copped this pair of shoes, which is still DX, for retail price from Foot Locker. $160 plus tax. Again, I haven't rocked these shoes. Not sure when I'm gonna rock this shoe. I remember doing a review for this. Yo, that review went crazy. I think I was like one of the first person to do a review on this model, man. Got a lot of views off of that. I went to Jimmy Jazz because I won the raffle there. Then I showed into Foot Locker to see what they had, and they still had these available, and they had enough quantity, so they was able to sell me a second pair. Now, to be fair, I did buy this for retail. So this is one of the double ups that I got for retail, $160, and I did not intend it to double up. I actually purchased this shoe just to have, maybe lay down the line, do trade. But these shoes wasn't going for no numbers. A lot of people that wanted this shoe already have it. You go on StockX or you go on GOAT, these are still going under retail. So there's no resale value on these. There's not too much hype for people wanting this exact shoe. So I kind of found myself copping a pair of shoes that I really didn't want it, and I couldn't really trade or sell. So I'm kind of stuck with this. And this is the only shoe in my collection where it's like there was no purpose of having a doubles, because this wasn't a shoe that I really wanted a double in. Again, this shoe is not worn. This is the double pair. One pair is from Foot Locker, another pair from Jimmy Jazz. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do with one of these pairs, man. I think they're both size 12. Yep, size 12. Now, we're gonna get in some shoes that I really wanted doubles of. These shoes right here. These are the Shadow 1, the OG Shadow 1s with the remastered leather. The leather on these joints is above par, so they'll definitely get a pass. Not the best of all Jordan 1s, but it would do for OG colorway. Being an OG colorway, I have to have a double. I'm under the consensus that, what if I dog my shoes out? Or what if I get a severe scratch on the toe box? Or what if it's just damaged beyond repair? At least I have a second pair. So this shoe you may not see for a minute, man. Who knows when Jordan Brand's gonna release this Shadow 1 again. This should release this year, 2018. So who knows, 2022, 2025, 2030, you never know. So your boy had to double up on these Air Jordan 1 Shadows. The other pair has not been worn, and obviously these have not. These haven't even been laced. And I did pay retail for both pairs on day one. I believe I copped one pair. Shoot, I don't even know where I copped these. One was from Foot Locker. The other one may be the Sneaker app. I don't even recall. Maybe the Sneaker app. I think I copped my second pair from the Sneaker app day one. Both were $160. Both I'm happy to have in the collection. If one don't get damaged in the near future, if the price go up, the value go up, maybe I can trade it for something equal that I missed out on that I would like to have in the collection. And speaking of shoes that you have to have in the collection, for me, this shoe was a must-have for the collection. This shoe was a must that I have two pairs in the collection. If y'all know me, you follow me, you know my favorite shoe, my favorite silhouette, and it's no other than these joints. These are the Air Jordan 1 bands, the breads, wherever you guys want to call it. These Air Jordan 1 is my favorite shoe in the collection. I copped this shoe from the trophy room, bro. The trophy room. I remember getting up very early in the morning, drove to the trophy room. That time they had the raffle at the Disney Springs. They hand out tickets and you just sit back and wait for your number to be called. I was number 26. I never forget. Number 26. Maybe 27. Who knows, man. Watch that video if you haven't already. I'll link it up above right here. Take you back in time when I was waiting in lines to cop shoes. And then immediately after I copped this pair, I got on the sneaker app. It was around 10 o'clock, jump online, and I won a pair on the sneaker app as well. I was able to double up the same day for these Air Jordan 1 bands. One from the trophy room, one from the sneaker app. Have the second in the collection, haven't worn them. The other pair I have worn, probably worn them a handful of times. I did pay $160 for both pairs in the trophy room and on the sneaker app. Don't think I will ever get rid of these. These are up in prices. There's nothing I would trade for because I got the shoe I really want. So what am I going to trade for a shoe that I care to have the most, which are these? Now I would like to have the shadow backboards, but even then, these don't warrant the price of a shadow backboard. The only way I would trade is have to be something significant, something really significant that I need, and it may not even be sneakers, whatever the case is. This extra pair would do because I'm rocking it. It's still intact. It's still in good shape. I'm in, bro. I rocked this to New York. I rocked this. Where else trips I went to, man? I think everywhere I've flown, I have took a pair. Well, not these. I've worn these everywhere. I don't know, on vacation. Who knows? Yo, you could tell too, man. You see the little glitter on the shoe? Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, man. I hate to see it happen, but yeah, these gonna be sitting down for a while. So every so often I'll go ahead and clean them too, just to make sure that don't stay permanently on the shoe. Here's a Nike sneaker receipt for those who want to know if I actually won on the sneaker app. Yeah, I did. Now, final pair I have in the collection. To be real, this is not a shoe that I care to have in the collection. This is also not a shoe that I care to double up. This shoe is clearly for trade bait and also for profit. That's the only reason why I copped the Yeezy 350 Boost. I have no intention of wearing these shoes. I was going to trade this shoe. I was potentially going to sell this shoe, and I'm still with it. Now, to be fair, I haven't had no intentions to put it up on the market as yet. I don't think I did a video talking about these shoes. I just have in the collection just sitting there, but I'm going to get rid of them, man. There's no reason to be sitting around with dead weight. This is pretty much bricks as far as making money or even potential trade. I don't know who's out there got a size 12, who got some heat that would like to trade this shoe. And like I said, I got two pairs. No, I didn't put the shoe down and then put it back up to say I have two pairs. I actually have two pairs of these Yeezy Butter Boost 350 that I don't want in the collection, man. So if any of you guys out there who want these shoes and you need it for your collection, or if you got something to trade, obviously these shoes are DS. Those shoes are hitting for roughly around $260 on StockX, $266. I don't care to put them on StockX, man. I prefer to have a shoe that I would like. What I am looking for are those Space Jam 2017 joints with the 45 on the back. Is it the 40? I think it was 2016. Was it 2016? They came out this summer. Those gotta be 2016 Space Jam with 45 in the back. I passed on them. Regret it. I passed on them and I regret it at this moment. I do want a pair of those Space Jam 11s. That's one of the shoe. I also want to get a second pair of the Royal Ones. I do not have the Royal Ones in my collection. I do, just not a second pair. I saw Mike Ritz talk about his double up collection. And actually, when I saw that video, it just made me want to do this video even more. I had these shoes sitting on the floor for the last 2 weeks. I haven't decided to even make the video. I just took out all my doubles, laid on the floor, decided how I was going to make it. And then I saw Mike Ritz's video, and I was like, oh, more reason why I need to make this video, because he touched on the doubles in his collection and some shoes he's selling that he no longer wear. Now, I'm not making this video to tell you about the shoes I'm trying to sell. It's more about what's the purpose of doubling up. And as you can tell in some of the shoes you saw, because of pricing. That was the reason why I doubled up. The price was so cheap. Second reason was because there's some shoes that I love to have. A lot of OG colorway, especially ones, I want to have 2 pairs of, right? That's the goal. And the only pair I'm missing for the OG ones is the Royals. I don't have a second pair of that, so I'm looking to get that. And then the third reason would be to resell or for trade bait. And that's the Yeezys that I have in the collection. Obviously, the price of those Yeezys didn't go up in value over time. I think how long these shoes came out? Maybe a month ago, month and a half, possibly 2. And the value of the shoes still roughly around the same, $260. I probably let them go for around $260. If I had to trade, it would be the Space Jam 11s or maybe a potential Royal 1. So if you guys out there watching this video and like what you just saw, you know, hit your boy up in DM. My DM is linked at the end of the video or in the description. If you like what you just saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well. Everybody else, man, keep leaving your comments down below. You know I'm going to reply to you as soon as I can. Until then, man, you already know my slogan. If you don't, it's good to go. Peace. It's a wrap.